Alright, guys, I'm back. Day 2000 in the hardcore world. Ugh. Alright, world tour time. World tour time. This is my base. We'll get to that in a second, but it's my base. A little dripped out. Got 4 heavy cores for the flex. This is my first ever armor. It was very basic. This is my first pickaxe that had fortune. It's very nice. This disc is, you can see its other side, but a story behind this disc is I found it in my first stronghold. So it was what I think is the rarest iteration of other side, besides finding it in like a dungeon. But I'm pretty sure that this is the rarest way to find it, is in a stronghold, because you only get those 4 chances. But yeah, I have all of the discs except for 6 of them, I believe. I may be missing another one, but I'm not entirely sure. But I've got all of the like new gen discs. I don't have all the old ones yet. Mr. Clock to tell the time in case I didn't want to look out my window directly behind me. My first God Apple on top of a lodestone, because why not? You will see I'm also wearing silence armor. This is full silence, full netherite silence, or a full netherite redstone silence. I literally just got it. Like, literally just got it. I went out looking for flowers, the new wildflowers that dropped in 1.21.5, and I found an ancient city that I called that would be there, and I found the silence trim. I left immediately after. I didn't get any god apples, I didn't get anything good. Just silence. This is Grove. He is my dog. I don't know when I got him, but he's been here without a name, and I just gave him a name. This is my first pickaxe. It's not enchanted. This is my 1000 days armor. So when I first started this world, right, I had a challenge for myself. Survive the first 1000 days with no netherite. And I did exactly that. Survived 1000 days with just basic diamond. And that included my tools. I upgraded them afterwards, of course. But I thought it would be a nice little memorial to keep the 1000 days armor. So I got new armor, upgraded all the netherite. We've been chilling since. We also have a mace. So we've gotten 5 heavy cores already. This wither skull I got without looting. Yeah, that's really about it for that. This is my 1 year in hardcore, like IRL cake. It's really about it in the base. My shulker, or my ender chest, very basic. I keep spare shulkers over here. We've got the firework box, which I'm actually gonna pull out. We're probably gonna be flying. This is my loot and tools. 27 god apples. We got some spare wither skulls. A spare elytra. All that good shit. For the extra tools, we have shovels. I don't use shovels that much. I did have a full box, but I lost it mining. This is what I'm left with. My fortune pickaxes, a majority of these are fully enchanted. Stops right here, so 10 fully enchanted fortune 3 pickaxes. Same with the silk touch. 10 of these, 11 counting my one in my inventory. But yeah, that's really about it. And check this out. There's no door, there's no button. Boom. I made a working house key. No tutorials, no nothing. Just brains. Just raw power of the Brian. And if I ever leave this house key inside, I've got a backup under my front mat. Very, very cool. Alright. Oh, keep that back. Bro, that would have been so sad if this had Curse of Binding. I'm pretty sure I didn't put any of the Curse of Binding. I'm pretty sure I bought all those from villagers. This is probably my favorite place to stand. It's very scenic. Nothing is fully done yet. I don't have like a fully completed project, because I like to bounce between a lot of projects. So nothing is fully 100% done. Yeah, this is the redstone. Anyway, I'll get on with the tour. So this is my base. There is nothing underneath. I've built this entire thing by hand. This was all ocean, and I decided one day, hey, why not just make my own base? I own everything. So, drain this all out. I built it all up from scratch. I think it turned out pretty well. We've got a bunch of fish in here. They're all named. If you want to name a fish, I'll get it. I'll name it. I'll put it in my base. All you gotta do is be in the stream. And I'll do it. I will do it. And look at that. Day 2000 is over. Okay. Going over this way. This is what I'm currently working on. This is my spawn chunks. This is where I spawned in. Started the world. I am currently making a city. But not just any city. I'm making a very overgrown city. And if you've ever seen The Littlest Pet Shop, the main villain is like this Venus flytrap that you feed people. I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. That's what is going to be in here, and that's what's going to be taking over this whole city. So, like, the majority of this is going to be, like, in shambles, ramparts, it's fucking all destroyed. Because of this this huge, Plantera-esque bulb. Basically, villagers all used to live here. So we would have people like blacksmiths, clerics, you know, all of these different types of villagers. So like every villager profession used to live here in Harmony. And then they had the rich snobby villagers who would live in this city town hall type thing. And then these guys have a fucking... I won't get into it because I don't want to spoil what's going to be going on in here. There's a lot of lore to it. Anyway. Some shit happens. The big Venus flytrap Plantera bulb thing takes over the city, and everyone's just, alright, let's stick to our group of who we know. And they all just leave. So if we go over this way, this is actually my starter base. That's my main base, but this is my starter base. I literally walked all the way over here. This was my base. Furnace, crafting table, everything is pretty much exactly the way I left it. Over here is where my villagers are.
Who are these guys?
Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers!
I was gonna make a village over here, like my own building. We'll get to that. But basically that city is what I was gonna build here. So like this was gonna be a farmer's house. It was gonna have a bunch of automatic farms. They worked really well. until I stopped using them. This was going to be my iron farm, but it didn't want to work. All my animals, cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, all that fun shit. And then this was my storage system before it fucking burned down. Yeah, it burned down. I had a shulker loader and a shulker unloader. Or I had a shulker unloader in here. And it would just break all the shulkers in lava, and all the items would go through and get sorted. It doesn't work anymore. Because it burnt down the outside, and I just said, fuck it. I'm not doing it anymore. It burnt down once, and I rebuilt it. And I started working on this thing over here. It burnt down again, and I just watched it. I just watched it go up in flames. Over here is where all of my blacksmiths are. So if I need to trade iron, I can just come down here and do it. I pretty much want to do what I did up here. Every single layer down below. There's like 6 layers down below. I won't go all the way down. But every single one of these guys trades 1 iron, 1 emerald. It's pretty nice. This is my villager breeder. If I ever need villagers for anything, they're all here. This is probably what's causing the majority of my fucking lag. Definitely. Gotta turn that off at some point. It's way too many villagers. They're breeding again.
They love crushing a loaf.
Actually, before we go to the library, let's go over here real quick. We got a little sniffer farm. Blah blah blah. We have a bunch of sniffers. They find me flowers. We've got a bunch of the seeds. This is my iron farm. It is 3 layers high. All of the golems go to the nether and they all drop their stuff. Very fun, very exciting. This is the library. So I built up this little plateau, like an island. And I decided I need a cactus farm. So we have a little bit of a cactus farm underneath. So yeah, we have a little bit of cactus. Not that much, really. But yeah, just in case I ever need cactus, it's here. But yeah, I made this entire place. We've got a bunch of cats laying around, because if you go to a library, they don't have cats. What are they doing? They're not doing a good job. We got Gizmo. This is our main man right here. We've got all these rugs leading around. We've got some staircases. I forgot about you. Nova. There's like 3 levels. There's this mid floor, there's this floor, and then there's the top floor. We've got Enzo, which Jeff named, I'm pretty sure. This place, I went fucking hard as hell with the decoration. Just got a bunch of like little seating areas for books. This guy's got a laptop. All these different areas for like reading and whatever. This is an open book one. I wish I could change how this looked. Hey, Nova, what's going on? Yeah. Got a bunch of different like bookshelves. This is Binks and this is Jelly. Binks is from Luke the Notable, and Jelly is from Good Times with Scar, I believe. Got a grandfather clock. I think this is a pretty cool design. Got a bunch of skulls, because literature and skulls go well together, I guess. I don't know how that works, but that's how it works, apparently. There's a picture of a wither. This is the only one in this entire place, and it has a nice little detail with the wither rose instead of like an actual flower. I think I like that a lot. Got hanging pots. But yeah, it's just a lot of bookshelves because, you know, library, literature, all that fun stuff. But yeah, this goes all the way around to this side as well. We've got a fucking aquarium in here. Do not glass, thank you. So they won't like that. The chandelier too. Put a beacon in there. I think it looks really good. Also utilize these new bookshelves. The chiseled bookshelves, I think. And, oh wait, there's no real way to get up to the second. No, there is. Before I go up to the third floor. This floor is not finished. I did not finish this floor. But it does have a use. So upstairs, as you can hear, we have villagers. Those villagers, mainly the main five above me, trade me all the enchantments I need for my pickaxes, my shovels, etc. So like Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking, Mending, Fortune 3, all that fun stuff. Once I trade with them, I only get like the one that I need. The other 11 can come down here. Boom. And it auto restocks itself. Which is great. Because I will never run out of these books then. And then I get to this floor. So each of these guys are corresponding to their trades. Silk Touch, Mending. They're all for an emerald. So that's nice. And then we've got this area. All of these guys that are in here will trade me glass. So if I need glass, I come in here and get it. All of these guys that are blocked off don't trade glass. So they need to, you know. But yeah, every single one of these trades glass. Did the roof. I like this. Combine the bookshelves with the chiseled bookshelves. I think it turned out pretty well. And every single room is different. Just in a very tiny, detailed way. And then this is going to be my main enchanting room eventually. I want to get a enchantment table in here and just have like a bunch of candles and amethyst floating around. I think that'd be pretty sick. Just make it look very magical. And then in here, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing in here, dude. I have no idea. I'll come back to it eventually, but I've been so focused on the city that I've kind of just let it consume me. Did I move him? I didn't. Naturally spawned full diamond zombie. Get out of here. This isn't about you. Naturally spawned full diamond zombie. His name is Period. Period. On to the magnum opus of the world. This is my creeper farm. Don't you do anything stupid. This is my creeper farm. You can see down here, it's not finished. The base of it doesn't touch the ocean yet, but it's going to eventually. I just need to use the stone for the city. Please don't harass me in the comments. This whole thing, I built from scratch from the bottom to the top. This platform too. I pulled all of this up. This was going to be the original base of the mountain, but I changed my mind on that because it was a bit small. Under here, we've got sugarcane farms going. Enderman, be damned. All of these will deposit all of their sugarcane. And then eventually, they'll all go through here. As soon as that only happens when this counts to 4. So this is a binary counter, crazy enough. So this fires back, this piston fires, grabs this, pulls it back. And then eventually it'll pull this one back, and then when it pushes it back this way, the redstone will activate. So we're on 4 right now. Technically we're on 3 because binary you start at 0, but fucking whatever. Oh, see? And I also went into a creative world, and this is exactly a minute. Because, you know, items despawn after 5 minutes. So these will keep working. They'll keep pushing out all of the items and everything. But the minecarts will only go after 4 minutes to optimize the rates, I guess. In here, this is the actual creeper farm. So you'll see it's all, like, dank and, you know, overgrown. Over here, we have our gunpowder output, our fireworks output, and our sugarcane output. We have way too much fucking gunpowder. Our fireworks are looking pretty good on the other hand. Speaking of which... That's good enough. I'll come back later and do more. And our sugarcane is fine. Like, I don't really even use that much sugarcane to begin with. It's whatever. All the redstone for it is back here. We've got auto loaders for sugarcane, for gunpowder, and then if we go above, come up here, this is our automatic firework crafter. All shulker loaded, ready to go. Full of gunpowder. Not so much sugarcane, because as soon as sugarcane gets in here, it crafts everything. But yeah, it's pretty solid. I like it. I like it a lot. And there's never going to be a point where we run out of gunpowder, so chilling. This is the portal that we usually come in through, so I would come into here. It's very overgrown. There's a little bit of lore in here, too. It doesn't really matter for the world, but, like, it's a little bit of, like, insider lore. Made a little creeper fountain. Thought it was pretty nice. We come over here, and this is where the lore is. The dude fucking died, ate shit, lost all of his items. He's looking at his armor right now. Poor Jason Todd. This was his valuables chest. A poppy from his wife. We haven't wrote in his journal yet. We haven't given him, like, proper lore, but everything over here is just, like, fully, like, overgrown. Not used. Pretty sure we put stuff in here. Yeah, we put 25 coal in there. All of his food's rotten now. I thought that was a nice touch. We come up this way. So up inside the mountain. And we have like a little mob spawner in here. This is my second full diamond zombie naturally spawned. Hello. Thanks for coming up to the glass to show off. But yeah, I made like a little mob spawning room, and he's just in here, so you can like take this as like he killed fucking Jason Todd down there, and then we climb all the way up to the second area. This I haven't really figured out what to do in here yet. I was thinking like a mine shaft type deal, but that would probably work better down low. So I might put like a lake in here, just like a pond. I think that'd be pretty cool. We come in here. We've got this little area, which I think is really sick. We put a fish in here. What's your name, dog? You don't have a name. We got cattails, like a little lily pad. Lily pads, drip leaves. It's really cool. I love this place. And then the creeper farm. Which just gets me a ridiculous amount of gunpowder. As for the stats of killing creepers, I've killed 9 creeping. 16,586 creepers have been killed. Don't worry about the dolphins. Don't worry about the dolphins. For the iron farm, I have it hooked up to an auto crafter that will craft whenever this is full. And all of the poppies go in here, which looks like we're over fucking. Oh my god. We're overflowing on poppies. I'm losing iron. Got some iron, just a little bit. But yeah. This is the end. Not all the dragons have been killed, only one still. This was my first Enderman grinder. We come up here, all the portals are still here. Don't worry about the villagers, they're here for a reason. This is my second Enderman grinder, which is very much dog shit. But it looks cool, so that's all that matters. But yeah. All the books to get all of my tools enchanted, they're all here. Every single one of these still needs to be used. You got the Ender, which is just a sword without looting. Got an enchantment table set up. This is just to throw pearls through. That's really about it for this one. This took not that really, this didn't take that long to build. But yeah, it's just not a lot of spawning space for them, so it's kind of dog shit in that aspect. We fly over this way, and you'll see there's 2 farms. This one, you probably already know what it is, but if you don't, let me educate you. It's very laggy. It's a shulker farm. So I get shulker shells here. Let me fly away before I fucking die. The Wither. Why is he here? Well, let me educate you again. This is a Wither Rose farm. Anytime an Enderman spawns on this top platform, they'll fall down and land on this enchantment table right here. As soon as they do, they take blast damage from the Wither Skulls and they die, dropping a Wither Rose. Very fun. And he's constantly locked onto a chicken that's in this little box, but the hitbox is so small that he aims at such a specific angle, hitting the very edge of this bedrock, so he can never hit the chicken. Bear with me as I take a 4-minute trip to the final place that I've been working on. Welcome to the Witch Hut. This entire area is a 257 by 257 area. And I'm mining it all down. At least this chunk of it by hand. This is a 128 by 128 area. And I got 4 beacons here, all contributing to haste, 2. And I can insta-mine all of this relatively fast. I mean, it takes me an hour per layer. It isn't bad. It's just gonna take a while. Over here, we have the sorting system for all of it. All of these ender pearls are stasis chambers. So what that means is that if I press F3, this ender pearl is loading this chunk. If you didn't know, in 1.21.4, I believe, they changed the way ender pearls work so you can use them to load chunks. That's really about it. But yeah, we've got all the grass, all my dirt, and all of my stone, besides that one shulker box, are all at the spawn chunks area. But I will show you how much I've mined. 428,000. That's not all from here, but a majority of it is. A damn good majority of it is. I have a double chest full of shulker boxes of the shit. It's so much. But yeah, all of it's being automatically sorted. So like my coal, all my coal is good. My copper, my iron. I barely got any gold, but yeah. And it's all also like, if I'm fortunate, it all goes in here. Which, I mean, I've probably not even fortunate not much anything. It's all thanks to this. It's all thanks to this dolphin right here. What's his name? I don't know. Will never be free until this project is done. And then he will still never be free because he will be in the fucking build somewhere. This is a creaking farm. You ever wanted a shit ton of resin but you could never get it? Well, now you can. So you gotta wait till nighttime to use the farm because that's the only time creaking spawn. But boom. All of my resin is all right here. All thanks to this farm. What am I going to use it for? I have no idea. Probably just going to use the resin for, like, decoration. Not even as the block, just as the little bit of it. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, besides the Froglight farm I don't want to fly to, and the Guardian farm that I can't find. It's also not finished, so it doesn't matter. That's it. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling. All that fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed. And I can't look... I can't wait to play the next 1,000 days on this world and make my way towards my goal of 10,000 days. I will still be continuing, unlike a certain fucking somebody. But I can't wait. This project will hopefully be done by then. Hopefully, I say. Very ambiguous. Thinking of the stuff that I want to do now has me a little scared of the goal of completing this by 3,000 days. But it'll be done probably, maybe, hopefully, sort of, kind of, maybe. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.